directions. Okay, symbols, can you see scale, cross symbol? Okay, second one is key. As I told you yesterday about the key. 1 centimeter equal to 160 kilometer. 1 centimeter represents 1 kilometer. So after that, number 3, directions. 4 compass directions are very important. You know, upper part is called north, bottom part is called south, east and west. When you study map, you will write the different directions. Okay, today we are going to do a map activity as homework, and you will know the importance of direction when we study a map. Teacher, next slide. Okay, yesterday I have explained about a park map. So you can see the 4 directions here: north, south, east and west, and all these things that this map is showing, you can make a key. Like all these trees, you will show just one tree, and after that you can make a key. So all these key means all these things you will find in the given park. So this is a park map, and you will find all these things. So this key will help you how to move the exact area and how to find the location and a place. Yes, teacher, next slide. Yes, you have studied about the 7 continents and 5 oceans. So yesterday on this world is divided into 7 pieces of land. So these 7 pieces of land are called continents. So in the given map, you can see Europe, Asia, Africa, Oceania, Antarctica, North America and South America. Students, do you know in which continent we are living? Yes, we are living in Asia. So here is our country's position. We are called Asian. Next slide, teacher. Okay, this slide is showing 5 oceans. So in this map, you can see 5 oceans. All these bluish area is showing water. As we all know, this world is divided into 2 things. Number 1, water and land. So 30% area is covered with water and 70% is 30% is land and 70% is water. So the biggest area of water are called oceans. So here 5 oceans you will read: Arctic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Indian Ocean, Southern Ocean and Atlantic Ocean. All these 5 oceans you will write in your book. Yes, teacher, next slide. Okay, yesterday I have shown you question answers. Today again I'm going to read these question answers for you. First question is, what would you find in an atlas? What would you find in an atlas? Answer is, we find maps in an atlas. You will find so many maps in an atlas. A book of maps, you can say, is called an atlas. Okay, number 2, what 3 things must a map have? As you have studied about 3 things in the previous slide, a map should have a scale, keys and direction. All these 3 things are very important. Scale, you can measure; keys, you can find the things and you can know what things are you going to find in the given map. And direction, very important. Compass direction, north, south, east, west, very important. Okay, number 3, question number 3 is, try to find the location of Pakistan on a world map. Okay, what is the position of our country on a world map? Is it in the north or in the middle? Okay, answer is in the middle. As I have shown you the Asian area and our country's location from equator to 23.5 is our country's location. Okay, some students are asking questions. Beta, I'm fine. First, you listen carefully. After that, you can type questions in the chat box. Okay, teacher, next slide. Teacher Amna, can you hear me? Next slide. No, previous one. Yes, this one. Okay, students, yesterday I have shown you separate map, continents and oceans. But this is our world map. So the division of our world is like this. You can see. No, teacher, previous one. Previous, yes, this one. Thank you, teacher. So students, you can see the division of land and water. So this is the world map, and it is drawn in your book also. You can study it carefully. So students, I'm going to read for you. This central line is called equator. This central, okay, this central line is called equator. You can say half of the earth. Upper area is called northern hemisphere and lower is called southern hemisphere. So students, you will study when you will in class 5. When you will be in class 5, you will study grid reference. Through the grid reference, you will learn about the maps. But in the given map, you can see this central line is called equator. And from equator to this position, this line is Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. Actually, these are imaginary lines. So I don't want to discuss about these lines because this is not our topic. Just you can say this is the central line of the equator. Central line is called equator. This central line is called equator. So 7 continents are here. You can see. Again, you will read Europe, Asia, Africa, Oceania, Antarctica, North America and South America. After that, oceans, Arctic Ocean. Here you can see the position. Arctic Ocean is in the north and Southern Ocean you can see in the south. And at Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean and Indian Ocean. You can see the division of Earth is like this. You will find these 7 continents and 5 oceans. Teacher, next slide please. Okay, students, on page number 11, you will see this imaginary map, and the author has written about it. You will first study the key. You can read the key, and after that, author has written some questions. So you will answer the given questions. You can see here island, hotels, railway track, and island 2. And after that, you will write the answers. Yes, teacher, next slide. Yes. Okay, look at this map, previous map. Look at this map of an imaginary area. Actually, it's an imaginary area. And then answer the question on page number 12. So, first question is, where is island 1? Question is, where is island 1? And the answer is, island is in the east. Island 1 is in the east. Island 1 you will find in the given map. Island 1 is in the east. Okay. Question number 2 is, how many hotels are there? So I have shown you the hotels, and the answer is there are 5 hotels. How many? There are 5 hotels. You can count in the given map, previous map. Number 3, how many kilometer? Km stands for kilometer. How many km is it by road from island 1 to island 2? So the measurement is 50 kilometer. You can do with the help of scale. The distance is 50 kilometer from island 1 to island 2. The distance is 50 kilometer. Okay, question number 4 is, how far is it by sea? Okay, it means island 1 to island 2. How far is it by sea? From sea to island. The answer is 32 kilometer. Okay, answer is 32 kilometers. Okay, number 5, in which direction does the railway run? Okay, you can see in the given map a railway track, and it is running from north to south. It is running from north to south. So you can note it down this slide, because you have to write all these question answers in your book. Yes, teacher, next slide. Today we are going to start glossary, which is on page number 93. At the end of your book, maybe you are studying, and you have seen this page, glossary page number 93. So today onward you will get 2 words, glossary words every day for learning. So first one is architecture. First word I have written for you, architecture. The art and study of designing buildings. What is the meaning of architecture? Architecture means the art and study of designing buildings. Number 2, artisan. Artisan, a person who does skilled work making things with their hands. A person who does skilled work making things with their hands. Thank you, teacher.